Let's change it up today and look at how you guys could have found entry and this target, right? So when I say entry, there's a lot of people that are like, well, just buy here because this is where the bounce is coming. Wouldn't you like to know how you could have identified the bounce using basic tools and some that are not so basic, right? So we obviously came down to 38, 467.50. If you watch my previous video, that was actually the level we were looking for in the group. And now we knew that below that there is also 37,700 and 38,000. Those two levels were of interest as well. Basically just setting alerts on all of them. Why were we so confident that we would come down to this region? Well, it was really a very simple reason. All right, so we were living inside of an old range. And in this range, we just had not come down and actually completely rotated it yet. It was just one of those things where we knew that we had a volume target here, our overall golden pocket, and the range low was coming in beneath us, right? So we knew right away that this low right here, also being a not a well-defined low, it was classified as a weak low, and so we knew that the odds were that we were going to come down. We'd also seen that shorts were piling into the market, and anytime you have shorts piling into the market over the last day, a quick wick below the range would actually get people extremely bearish and allow for even more shorting into support, right? So you can also see it's your local golden pocket here just from high to low, and it's been a level that's on our chart for quite some time, okay? So we were actually trading, still trading quite a ways up, so looking for these levels down here. And then I'll play you guys some clips. So we do a live stream every Wednesday and Sunday night with all the members, and we walk them through the chart. So I do want to play a little bit of that, so hopefully you guys don't mind. They're really short, so I'll go ahead and play. I'm not overly excited about this low, mainly because we don't have like a big wick like this or anything like that. We don't have that, trapped traders down here. And we're not at the low of the range. For longs, what do we need to see? Realistically, play this range. This is a range until it is not. But the moment we start losing this support down here around like 39,500, 39,200, that little region, you're probably looking down to this 38.5.
Volume profile for obviously March. The point of control for that is actually at 39K exactly. So I would really like to swing failure R low, tap that monthly naked point of control and go up. I think that would be, the most easy long. Blowers, swing fail, tapping a monthly naked point of control, and off the races we go. And then imagine if we did that and tapped, went above here, came back, tapped 40,500 and up. That's really bullish in my opinion.
All right, so now that we know what we were looking for and the plan, so we had a plan, how could you have traded it? You could have gone down to even an hourly here. In the group, I gave this range here. These were the levels we're looking for, 39,452. You could have used that. You actually could have used this low over here as well. And then just getting out of the range, all right? And the last level, and you probably saw it in there, is that we are on about the 41,274 quarter four low. We've actually mentioned it on this channel before. That's why it's so important for you guys to keep track of these levels and remain organized. Q4 low was just absolutely crucial. So was 40.5K. Let's do a quick replay of the candles. We'll actually roll them back, and I'll walk you through the move, how you can see it while it's being traded. You guys were given the Q4 low as an important area up to 41.3, and you're playing these two zones. If we crack 41.3, we know we're going to 42.2. All right, so as shorts are now piling into the move, we're watching it come down here. You need to identify some things. One, you've got your range perfectly identified here. We now have our 40.5K level that we were given in the update, and we have our previous week low. Now, 39,452 is what I gave. Look what happens once we find acceptance. We come back. Now look at this. We have now rotated the range in full. We've back tested 40.5K right here perfectly. And then there was one other level that we were looking for, if you recall, and that was going to be 41,274. Let's make sure we get that on our chart real quick here. Boom, right there, which is a perfect touch. Beautiful. And you just let it keep running. You've got no reason to worry at the moment just because you are sitting at support. We know that below this level are trapped traders. These are people that were in shorts. It would be quite bullish if we hold it as support, and that we would look to rotate all the way back up to, we're at 42.2. So as we begin to hold the Q4 low here, which you can see is being held very nicely, very good support here. No hourly closures below it. We're on the 30-minute at the moment. And you can see we've come up to tap our key level and gotten our sell-off. And so now we are watching as we come back to support and playing the chart. I mean, that is how the trade has transpired. That's how these levels have worked out. And it's about having a plan, knowing that we were likely to still continue down from this low, that this wasn't the absolute low. There's an arbitrary trend line here people were trading. You may as well take the lows here, trap some shorts, use them as fuel, come back into the zone that we were looking for, which is right here. So this is still a range. If we can clear this level, this little box here, 41,274 specifically, hanging on to that does transpire into other moves. Now, you do have other things that are coming in this region that are pretty important. If you take a look, I believe it is the, you've got a POC here, and that is going to be the most important area on the chart right now, is just in this general region. And I'll go ahead and clean this up a little bit. We'll get rid of the boxes, and we'll take a look at this on the high time frames here and show you guys what happens if we get above 41,274 specifically. That is the area of interest. So let's take a peek. We've only got one level on our chart. It's very clean. Again, this is a quarter low. This is one that I've identified for you guys several weeks ago that we've been playing off of, as it is a material event, just like it was a material event when the quarter 3 high was lost, right? So if we turn on our quarter 3 high just for funsies here, guys, let's see why these are so important. Boom. And we'll go down to a daily now, and you can see, there you go. There's your range. So what do we know if price can sustain this level on a daily closing basis? You can see here, here, again right here after coming up above and giving a level up, revisiting the low of the range. Right here, chopping around, but ultimately finding support. Where does price go? Well, price usually goes back up to the top of the range. Okay, so we could then presume that we would be looking what we would already be looking at. A range rotation is in order, and you can see that we've done it once, twice. We actually bounced from it here almost perfectly 3 times, 4 times, and a 5th time before deviating and coming back into it. So that's what we would be looking for in that scenario, and we play the game again. If we get outside of that range, well, I think we are probably looking up. I'm a little more on the bullish side if the range is then resolved to the upside. Would I be looking at this in terms of something that would be a bear flag? I actually am not. I don't pattern trade. Best way to trade is through volume and range data. That is something that we cover here in Leading Crypto. We cover it twice a week. So that is my shill for the group, guys. If you'd like to join the server, there is a free section. I will be doing free technical analysis on Thursday with CVO and Max as well, our order flow guy, on YouTube. So we'll be looking to get those going every Thursday on YouTube. You guys can come on, ask questions. It's open to the public. And we'll be doing some free classrooms on Tuesdays. So next Tuesday, we'll be running, basically risk management classes to teach people how to calculate position size, also how to navigate some of the exchanges, and we will review exchanges, giving them a score based on things like security, ease of use, liquidity, fee schedules, things like that. So KYC, stuff like that. It's important to know, and it's important for you guys to have a place where you feel comfortable actually trading. So if we can get above the level we're at now and hold this as support, this 41,274 level, then yeah, we are probably looking up, right, overall. So hopefully you guys are trading well, trading safe. Link is in the bio for both the Discord and for Bybit, which is the exchange that we do plug because that's the one we partner with, and I just think is the best exchange out there. So I hope you guys learned something. If you did learn something in this video, or if you enjoyed the content, it's a little different than I had normally, how I normally present. Do me a favor, leave a comment down below, like, follow, share, and I will catch you guys in the next update.